Wow, you guys, of course, I'm going to stop here very quickly. Hope you guys are having a great Thursday morning going into Friday, y'all. Very productive day, very productive week, y'all. There's a lot going on. And of course, I always feel like when you're planning on doing big things, there's always some like obstacle or some type of things that kind of get in your way. But of course, it's all a test to determine if you really are who you say you are, right? You got to prove to yourself who you are, right? And even to the energies that are always working against you. And so, either way, very productive day, very productive, ending of the year, and even girl, y'all, listen, January is already almost booked up to y'all. Now, I do want to say this, y'all. As a Gemini, right, I have to be mentally stimulated. Okay. I get very bored very quick. Okay. I need to be mentally stimulated as much as I possibly can. Okay. And so, because of my need for mental stimulation, I'm always, spreading myself. I'm not gonna say too thinly, but I'm always doing multiple things, doing multiple type of things, multiple energies, doing this, that, blah, 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 blah. And the moment that I'm sitting still, I'm usually asleep and or I'm giving myself my me time, right? And I realize that that is something that needs to take up at least 60% of my day, okay? My existence on this earth. Because you really break it down, right? Like what to say, we spend one third of our life really living. And so either way, y'all, there be a lot. I be doing a lot. I be doing my in-person stuff. I be doing my online stuff with people. Of course, I deal with family and friends, and of course, myself. So, I'm always, I feel like I have five job titles that I'm always constantly doing, and I have to put up boundaries because back in the day, we didn't do that, and there was a lot with a lot, and it became overwhelming and overstimulating. So I kind of, stepped back. And that's why even like I talk about this for like 2018, 19, 20, or yeah, 2018, 19, 20, 20, 21, 22. I was slowly stepping back. And of course, the passing of my sister kind of impacted too, because I'm like, I need to really, determine what is it in life that I want, right? And I'm so grateful that I have older friends and I've dealt with older people, even clientele wise, because no shade. Looking at these people at like 40 plus, I'm like, that will not be my story, right? I will not be a 40-year-old woman, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And so I'm grateful for my experiences and my interactions with people because even without them knowing, I've gained some type of insight of myself, right? And I've learned through these experiences what I don't want for myself 40 plus. And so either way, I have to put up boundaries and I don't mix business with pleasure, right? If we're meeting up or connecting from a personal perspective, then it will be a personal perspective. I don't go into business things with private people, right? I don't even like people I know to start counting my money and shit, right? That's just like, girl, you don't need to know what I got going on, how I got going on, girl. Ain't no schedule. We ain't planning what Tuesday is looking like because bitch, that's none of your damn business what Tuesday will look like. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen, right? Just to be fair, that's what's going to happen. I don't want to be overwhelmed with the idea that I have to be micromanaged and or basically told what to do. I told you I have a problem with, being controlled. Okay. I'm not a fan of that. Okay. As a kid, I was very much controlled. We're very much told what to do and how to do it. As a grown ass woman, baby, you're not going to tell me when, what, why, and how. And if you do, bitch, you got to pay for my motherfucking time with no disrespect. Okay. We're keeping it real, real. And so either way, everything comes at a cost, especially energetically. And this is going into anyone, anything. And I told y'all the anthem that I used to have back in the day was you don't do spiritual work for free. You don't connect with people spiritually for free, especially going into even like family and friends. Because y'all, people be getting themselves crossed up in some bullshit and they be looking for ways out of this bullshit. And while they're going through the bullshit, they don't connect with you. They don't vibe with you. They don't, reach out to you. When the shit hits the fan and now they're in the red, and definitely business wise, I'm okay with this. They're seeking you for your assistance. And like I said, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to be your, business wise, you're confident. I'm here to be your supporter. I'm here to be your biggest supporter, right? And so I understand that, but it's a lot with a lot energetically. And what a lot of people don't understand, I used to like deal with people personally, deal with people, um, publicly, and I'll be mixing the energy. Sometimes I'm sitting here dealing with private people and I'm telling people what's going on publicly. And like, it was a lot with a lot, yeah. It was very overwhelming, very traumatic for me. Okay. And it really, disrupted a lot of patterns, a lot of things that I would do. And I decided to put up boundaries, and it's healthy. And I keep reiterating this: it's healthy to place boundaries. And if it offends, if it separates, business, if it separates or you lose business connection with people, so be it. Right? You're going to be okay. You're going to survive. You're going to make it because your peace of mind is more important than any dollar or any type of connection that you will ever have in this life. I don't care what nobody say. People get older and the brain either gains activity or loses activity. Okay. I want to maintain my activity for as long as I'm on this planet. Okay. And so, either way, I think that a lot of people have to be educated on how to treat others and first and foremost, how to treat themselves. And that's really what I spent my past 6 years really doing: how to treat yourself. Because when you treat yourself well, you treat others well. I got into debates with people I love and care about, family and friends, you know, about me wanting to do things, I want to do things. And some of them kind of got offended. And I, felt bad because I was like, oh my God, I don't want to offend people. But then I'm thinking about it like, well, how does my decisions on what I want to do with myself offend you? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Unless you're trying to have some type of control over me or you're trying to manipulate me in some way. And we don't play that. Okay. And so, y'all, learning to treat yourself well is the biggest thing that you can do for yourself. That's the biggest investment. And of course, there's many ways of getting into that. But of course, it starts with spending time with yourself and respecting and accepting your own company. And then once you can tolerate that, now it's to seek out A, B, C, D, F, G. I think a lot of people feel like they have to have people around them. They feel like they have to be connected with people. They feel like they got to have people, by their side all the time. And in reality, that's really handicapping them because at some point in your life, you're going to be alone. At some point in your life, you're going to have moments by yourself, right? And however that may look for you, but that's going to be your reality. And so the idea that you are afraid to be by yourself, or you don't like being by yourself, or you don't like doing things by yourself, is actually quite scary from the outside perspective. Because you're like, damn, then if you have to be put in a place by yourself for an extended period of time, what would you do to yourself? You know what I mean? It's that it comes down to that. And then going into the lighter aspect of that, right? Magically speaking, y'all, everything has a magical and physical element to it, right? Everything that we do, everything that we say, it is affecting all of the worlds around us. It is affecting the spiritual and the physical. It is affecting our emotional bodies, our mental bodies, and our physical bodies, right? And so even going into, I was, sharing this with someone, how when you're once you like get into therapy, because a lot of people don't get therapy. I don't know why. That really frightens people of color, Hispanic, Black, Asian. It really frightens them to get therapy, or they're like, I need a Black therapist, or that type of BS. But they're really afraid to see therapy. And when you're taking these when you're in these sessions, y'all, they give you tools to basically face life challenges. And when challenges arise, you're able to face them like a person. You're not gonna all of a sudden, behave like a mice being cornered. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. And so you get these tools and you learn how to be gentle with yourself in the processes, right? In the process that we call life. And when something comes up, a outside experience, it is usually something that is responding to an inside experience, right? And so going into the magical aspect and the whole spiritual element of manifesting, right? Because regardless of if we look at it from a negative perspective, a positive perspective, we are manifesting constantly, right? Your thoughts, your actions, your words, your connections to people, it is affecting your future, right? Right here, right now, it's affecting your future. And of course, there's so many arguments about, you know, certain things like, the law of attraction, also the good shit, because people are like, it's not really that simple to just have a positive frame of thought and then you're going, or a positive mind, and you're going to attract positive things. But of course, it really comes down to your core beliefs, your core experiences, your core mindset. What do you feel about yourself when you are alone in your headspace, when you are alone in the shower, when you are alone driving? What type of dialogue are you having with the universe? Because when you're speaking to yourself, you're speaking to the universe, right? So what dialogue is being had? A lot of people are not really manifesting and achieving their goals and their desires because the dialogue they're having with the universe internally is not matching what they're having externally. So they're asking the universe through prayer, through chants, through meditation, I want, I need, please give me. But the inner dialogue is, I don't deserve. I really don't want. Do I really want that? I'm afraid of that. This actually comes. And so there's a confusion of energy being put out there and it actually stops their blessings, right? And so we're going to go about this two ways, right? Because as I'm sitting here talking to y'all, things are coming up and I'm like, we're going to talk about that too, because this all goes hand in hand, right? The actions and the words have to match. And I always tell people there's no way around that. I don't care who, what, when, why, how many offerings, what type of candles, what type of oils, what type of meditations. If you went to Ifa, if you went to, girl, wherever, however, Sensei, Badulce, Sero, Sera, girl, Santeria, it doesn't matter how you go about it. If the inside is not meeting with the outside, or if the inside is not ready for what is coming on the outside, you're going to miss it. It's like a train, right? We know there's train tracks, and this is all, metaphorically, and I'm just putting this into perspective, because sometimes I think things, go over people's heads. But there's a train station in almost every major city in America. And we know that these trains, stations operate, right? Different times, some are 24 hours. But either way, we know that there's a train that's going to come through there, regardless of where it's going. It's going to take you to some type of destination, which will eventually take you to your ultimate destination if you're trying to get somewhere, right? Except for overseas. Like, you're not going to be able to take the train from California to London. But either way, if you're trying to make it to any other place in this country, there's a train system that can get you there. And of course, it will work interchangeably with the bus station, but it still works, right? You're going to miss that train if you're not at that train station, or you're not fully prepared to know when exactly the train that you're trying to get on comes, and or where you're trying to go destination wise. When that train is here, that's going to be arriving, choo choo, to take you there, you're going to miss that. Like I said, you're not prepared to know the timing, the seating, etc., and etc. So that's how it goes with a lot of these concepts with spirituality, is that a lot of people, it goes over their head because they're not ready for it. They're not ready for that elevation. They're not ready for that process. And back in the day, I was guilty of babying, pacifying people who were not ready for their change, but they spoke about it, or they felt like because they paid for that they should have. When in reality, they really didn't want it. When in reality, they really wasn't ready for it. And when I say be ready, it's not you thinking what the outside is going to be like. It's actually you educating yourself on it. And of course, I'm gonna leave you out with some stuff because we have a class on universal laws. This is why we offer classes to teach you the ways. So when it comes down to doing energy, maybe you could do it yourself, or maybe you do reach out to me or someone else. You kind of have an idea of how these energies are working. And so, either way, there are three major laws, right? Universal laws that we move by. Now, different religions, different concepts, they call these things different things, right? They call these circumstances and situations very different. But in reality, it's all the one, it's all the same. Okay. So, first of all, going into the law of correspondence, okay, this speaks about inner thoughts and beliefs reflecting or reflecting back to us our outer reality. So this is saying that what you have in the inside, what you focus on mentally a lot, will manifest into your life. When I tell you, I give you so many examples, y'all, of how this is so true, to where I have literally taught myself that if a thought comes up that is not natural or not, in alignment with what I see for myself, because of course, you can make plans, but it don't always go that way. But if it doesn't match with that, I shake myself out of it. I'll listen to music. I'll do something busy. I'll talk to people to get me out of that energy. Because once I'm there thinking about it, it's hard to shake it, and then it starts manifesting. So the law of correspondence deals with whatever you're holding mentally the most, whatever is troubling you the most, is going to amplify. Okay. So you want to start crossing out and canceling out negative thoughts, negative feelings about person, place, and things, especially if you're trying to bring that into your life. And of course, the flip side to that is if you don't, you're going to bring the opposite reactions into your life, the opposite experiences into your life. And that's not what we want, because when it comes to energetic workings, moving, manipulation, which we call magic, it's going to be 10 times harder. You're going to put 10 times the work or 100 times the work on you or the practitioner, and that's not going to be too good. Okay. Going into the next one, the law of vibration. Okay. This is something that a lot of people don't understand because we live in a world filled with frequencies, vibrations, octaves, waves. When we connect people, we say we're vibing. And so it's a very, important, but I would say one of the most major impacting universe laws that we deal with. Okay. And so everything, of course, in the universe vibrates at a certain frequency, and aligning your thoughts and words with these frequencies will allow you to attract, or what it is that you're trying to manifest, it will allow you to attract, right? I always tell people when we're doing work together, if you're trying to manifest a new lover, a new job, a new house, a new car, you have to go to the place that have the energy that you're already trying to manifest and marinate your aura in that energy. If you're a single person and you're trying to manifest a loving, healthy relationship, you would have to find a loving, healthy relationship that matches yours and be around it. And if you don't have that in your personal life, look up nice restaurants that lovers go to, y'all, right? If they offer valet, if they offer romantic kind of like dinner, whatever. Look up a place like that, go there by yourself and just look around at the people, right? Go there on a Friday, go there on I'm thinking of the days that people have off. Go there, sit there, and just watch these people interact. Watch how they connect. Watch how they vibe. Look at their body movements, the way they touch each other. You're going to feel that energy. You're going to get into that vibration, and you're going to attract that to you. That goes into anything, right? Going into a new job. You want to work in a clerical position, right? Maybe go to a place that have a clerk, a front desk, an office assistant, whatever. Go there, act like you're interested maybe in their services, and maybe even, say, hey, I would like to interview, I want to know what it's like to be working as a clerical or clerk, a clerical worker or an assistant or whatever, executive assistants for blah, 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 and really connect with that energy. When they're telling you their experience, really connect with that and see it as, this is me. Like, I can see myself doing this, right? Like I said, going into houses, going into whatever. When there's a house for rent or for sale in your neighborhood, go to one of the open houses. Look up the floor plan and see if it's exactly what you're trying to manifest. Go there, walk through that place, and just absorb that energy, right? Absorb it. If you're trying to claim that as your place, claim it as your place. If you're trying to manifest something similar to that, just walk through and be like, yes, like get excited, like, yes, I see it. Yes, this is me. And y'all, it really manifests this way. Now, of course, because I got to throw this out there too, whatever is blocking you of getting that or manifesting that, you will be faced with it either in that process or shortly after that process. Meaning, if your credit is not looking good, if you don't have the money to get the home, um, literally, maybe that representative or that agent is going to be like, hey, so by the way, the owners of this home is only looking for people who are blah 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 blah, or we're looking for people who have a credit score of 610 or whatever. However, whatever, that energy is going to come up and meet you. Maybe even shortly after you see this place, you're leaving out and you're seeing signs, right? Because the universe is always speaking to us. But this is how this works. The law of vibration, being surrounded with the frequency of what you're trying to manifest, right? Because the words and the actions, okay, will bring your outcome if you're surrounded by it. It's another reason why certain people don't deal with certain people. I'm telling you this right now. I don't care. I want to say this right here because we talk about this and people will be like, well, maybe, Mystic is always selling product. Mystic always blah, 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 blah. Well, first of all, I'm here to offer services. But second of all, I don't want you to ever think that I'm begging or selling myself for any type of cash because that shit don't mean nothing to me. I know many, many ways to make money legally and definitely illegally if I have to. But, praise the Lord and thank the universe, baby, that's not my story. And that's not going to be my story. So I don't have to pretend, kiss ass, or act like something to get something. And so there's people who, present it to me lots of money. Even, like I said, trying to put me in a house and this and that and put me up and, keep me, have me kept. And once again, the energy, was that's not where I wanted to go. And I had to once again still be true and real with them. Like, this is what it is, this is what it ain't, right? And of course, when I'm sitting here talking to you, I'm thinking about all the situations. Y'all, like, there's 3 good situations from 3 of y'all people that we can go into detail about that I'm just like, girl, listen, it done turned me out. I don't care what you think you're giving me. A lot of people try to come across as if they got it, and I got the money, so the money ain't nothing. Blah blah blah. Baby, I don't give a fuck if you worked with my angels themselves, girl. I don't give a fuck if you decided to say, well, Oshun told me to come to you for work, girl, bruh. I don't care about none of that, bitch. If the energy is not there, if I'm not sensing and feeling that your words and actions are not working with or aligning to what you're trying to manifest, bitch, you're not wasting my time. Okay, you're not wasting my time, babe. This ain't no clickbait type of shit, girl. We really trying to get some work done. And of course, there was something else I was going to go into that, but I was like, babe, I'm trying to keep this really under 40 minutes, this video. And because I'm over here doing laundry and shit, y'all, before I go to bed. Because, girl, I went to bed really late, girl. I didn't go to bed until 7 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, 7 o'clock in the morning, dealing with some shit. Dealing with something. Anyway, and so either way, your words and your actions are going to bring your outcome. And dwelling in the past and dwelling on things that are not focused on your outcome is not going to allow your outcome to, your desired outcome to manifest. And so you wonder why it's not coming through. It's because you're not really trying to have that. Okay. And then going into the law of cause and effect, once again, our action, thoughts, and words create all consequence that we experience. I'm really learning to put my hands over my mouth when I say something that's not really what I'm trying to experience or fucking, cause to happen. Y'all, you know how many times, and I've worked on this over the years, y'all. It's really hard to bite my tongue. I was raised, a Libra grandmother, okay? And baby, she said what she said, and she stood behind it, and she didn't give a fuck. And then also going into my mama, right? A Sagittarius girl, same thing. And so I really learned that baby, you can't always say what comes to your mind. Okay. And so, baby, y'all listen, it took years for me to master that to where I'm like, you know what? I really want to say that, but you know what? That's not my business. That's not my concern, baby. That's not my business, girl. If they want to do that and say that, that's their problem, not mine. And so, anyway, the thoughts and the actions once again create the consequences, and whatever we put out into the universe comes back to us. So this also goes into like karma, right? And not karma in a sense of karma, because people say karma doesn't exist. Because why isn't Bill Gates and all these other people who've done some fucked up shit to the world got their karma yet? But I'm like, oh baby, they're getting their shit. You're like, you don't know what goes on behind the scenes, y'all. You don't know what these people have to do to stay afloat. You don't know, like publicly they're giving off ABC, but girl, you don't know what's going on behind that scene. So it's like you're thinking because their justice is not being, it's not happening the way you want it to happen. But that's why you're not God, right? You are a God, but you're not the God, right? You're not the God that created all things that exist. Okay, you're not a part of that energy in that sense, right? You are a fragment of that, but that's not you. So thank God for that. So that whole what you see fit, girl, this world will be a fuck the best place that we all can say, well, why are they getting their karma? Baby, it all plays out the way it should play out. And in the end, it's bittersweet for everybody, right? Okay. So understanding, right, that our thoughts, our actions, and our words create consequences. And we have to take accountability and responsibility for even the people that we deal with, y'all. And something that I've learned even recently, dealing with people, whether it's about me or not, when they're bashing and attacking other people, at that point, I have to disconnect myself from you too. Unless it's people that bullied you, unless it's people that attacked you. But if you're speaking about things that, hey, like I said, that's girl, well, they're not talking about me, they're not protecting me, they come for that. At that point, girl, I'm not getting your energy. You're not pulling that energy both of our way because I'm linking with you. And so whatever is meant to come is gonna come. We all gonna get that tea. No, thank you, ma'am. We're not getting that tea. I'm not getting that tea. So my environment and my friends, right, or who I associate with, really is me. That's what they say. Show me your friends and I'll show you who you are. It's so true. Show me who you deal with publicly, privately, and I'll show you who you are. I tell y'all this and I'll continue. I'll tell y'all this. I won't compromise my moralities. I will not compromise my sanity. I will not compromise my connections with other things that I view as an asset for the sake of a dollar or for the sake of being liked. That will never happen, baby. That will never happen. Okay, I'll be sentenced to jail or I'll be slammed, bitch, all the way the fuck up out of here for the sake of being in my truth and sharing it for what it is and how it is. Okay, so please please understand that. Now, of course, y'all, I always say this too, focusing on and stating to yourself, my purpose of doing A, B, C, D, E, F, G is to blah, 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 blah. What I learned, and this is a little secret I'm going to give y'all before, I said what I'm going to, say and be done. Every day when I wake up, I like set my intentions and I'm clear with my movement. Like my intentions will be whatever. Like today, my intentions is to go to A, B, C, D, E, and maybe F. And then I also clarify what I'm expecting from these experiences. And I keep it pushing. I've learned that this does two things. This relieves my stress, lower my anxiety. It gives me the confidence that I need to fulfill and to accomplish what it is I need to accomplish, right? Every task that I set out to complete. But it also gives me some type of sense of power. Because I'm like, if I said I'm going to do this and I do it, then that means that I could do and I could be anything I say I'm going to be or anything that I say I'm going to do, right? Willing of the spirits, willing of the universe. But that's how that goes. So the same thing with all of you. You have to state your intention when you do any and everything, business wise, public wise, personal. It doesn't matter. You have to state your intention and you have to stay on that. People, place, and things are going to try to test you to take you off of that. And you have to know that is not my intention. That's probably what you want, but that's not what I want. And you have to stand your ground, babe. And yes, it may get you to ruffle some people's feathers. It may get some people to fight. But like I said, you have to stand on your ground. Be true to you with harm to none. That's what it comes down to, right? Your thoughts, your actions will always make your character, okay? People don't see your thoughts, but we really do. Because the scriptures go into how the trees will always bear the fruit that is meant to bear, right? A sick tree will bear sick fruit or won't produce fruit at all. A healthy, vibrant tree produces fruit that is also healthy and vibrant. And then they also say the soil, right? The soil makes the nutrients in the plants and stuff. And we know that the soil would be our past and what we choose to hold on to. So you can always see a tree or tell a tree by the fruit that it bears. What is really going on in the inside, right? Everybody cannot just be picking on you. You cannot be the victim in every situation. What are you doing? What are you thinking to cause this? Maybe even going along the lines of you had experiences with certain people and you were meant to cut them off and you didn't. You had signs to cut them off and you said, but I feel good here. I'm comfortable with these people. And the universe said, oh, okay, well, we're gonna see how comfortable you're gonna be, come September the 20th of 2023. And you're like, wait, what? And then bam, something go down. That's how that works. So we have to be mindful, we have to set our intentions, and we gotta also find our tribe. Y'all, that's what we're gonna be dealing with for the next 4 years. Finding your tribe. Who vibes with you? And it's not about totally seeing the picture the way you see it, but who really give you a sense of comfort? Who gives you a sense of security? If it came down to a worldwide emergency, who would you really trust in your inner circle? Would you feel comfortable sharing things with, bartering with? Because that's what it comes down to. As I said initially when I first started this video, I'm always here to offer, support, being a confidant, right? Someone you can confide in, someone you could tell your secrets to. From a business perspective, if I met you the way I met you, we will keep it there. Once again, friendships and inner circles is earned, right? I don't just open up and, we're going to connect. Honey, I'm going to cancel my last appointment, and we're going to go out to eat and all that good stuff. Baby, my family don't even have that privilege, baby. There's no that, honey. If it's legit, or if it is what it is, and of course, we're offering services, it's business. Business-wise, like I said, you can always reach out to me. You can always connect to me. We know the consultation nows are, 80 to 100, okay? Maximum 100. It might even just be flat rate 80 or 100 right now. Y'all remember I did I updated my blog spot like 2 days ago. But that's what it is. Outside of that, you can always send an email. We can have a conversation about what's bothering you, and we can go from there. Also, going into this, y'all, I'm going to create another email. The other email will only be accessible for those who are doing casework and we're having communication. What I decided to do, because y'all, let me be honest with y'all, I'm not saving people's number in my phone unless you're a regular supporter, baby. If I have your number, I'm not saving your number in my phone. Okay. If you're somebody who I talk to regularly, we're regularly doing something, you're doing an event, you're doing a class, I'm for sure gonna save your number because baby, that's a connection I want to keep and maintain. If you're somebody who I see or hear from like once a year, every 6 months, baby, I'm not saving that number. So I get a lot of texts or a lot of text messages, not texts, oh my God, a lot of text messages for people, and they got the same area code. I'm just like, I don't know who this is, right? And of course they'll text, say hi, whatever. But I'm like, what I'm going to do is there's going to be a new email given for that, but also for us to be talking on the phone, while we're doing the work, I'm only going to do that at a certain level of work. And I'm thinking it's going to be any work that's 21 days or higher, right? I think that anything below 21 days, I could, commit to, of course, calling you for the consultation because, of course, that's something we have to do. Maybe doing the work and, you want to, update with the progress, whatever, however, you have questions I'm willing to address. And then after the work is done, same thing, questions I'm willing to address. But constantly connecting and kind of dwelling on frequencies and energies that are not going to make or break the outcome. I just know. I feel like that's pointless. I feel like you're doing yourself a disservice. You're not really benefiting off of the energy because everything is energetic. And what a lot of people forget spiritually is that your spiritual power starts with your mental capacity. Whatever you thinketh, you will be. So if you're in a state of fear or you're in a state of, oh my God, but I'm so, oh my God, I gotta let this out, then you're in a state of being the victim. You're in a state of not really being victorious. And so you are putting up obstacles before your manifestation. And I'm be the first one to tell you that. Okay. Yes, it's nice. Yes, it's good, to, offer services and get paid for your services. Who don't like getting paid for their work? But like I said, we're not going to relive, we're not going to recircle, we're not going to be doing the same thing for years and years and years and years and years. Like I said, I get very bored very quickly. But I don't give a damn if there's money attached to it or not. It was kindergarten shit to me. It was giving me like this is a grown ass man and we should not be talking about this same shit over and over and over and over. At that point, baby, listen, I'm bored. I'm done. What we going to do? Yeah, at this point, I'm not the one to do. Yeah, we're not compatible in that sense. I'm definitely about discussing, strategizing and actually putting the work into play. I'm an Aries lunar. I'm definitely about strategizing, making plans, and actually going through with the plans. If we're just talking about it because it sounds good, or you feel like you just want to, oh, well, I just have to let this out to somebody. Baby, you have a psychologist. You have, I'm sure, friends and family you can confide in and have a good little, tea time, what they call it, a kiki with. For me, babe, we can have a kiki all day long, but baby, the time is ticking. As my therapist told me, girl, listen, I love spending time with you, but my time cost. Baby, we set aside 30 minutes, we set aside an hour. That you pay for, that's what we have. Baby, I'm doing everything under the sun. Well, my therapist didn't go into that. But anyway, so that's what it comes down to, y'all. There's a lot that we all could be doing. And of course, I will do what I need to do. But of course, like I said, we're here to offer a service, and that's what we're sticking to. When it comes to, inner circle, I think I'm very, at peace where I'm at. I have major supporters, people who support me continuously. I'm so grateful for them. Shout out to you all. You know who you are. Every time I say y'all, these, people just be hating. They get, they feel some type of way. They be getting jealous and shit. Like, she always said, bitch, you goddamn motherfucking right. You goddamn right, girl. Because without them, girl, the lights don't be on like that. Without them, girl, the internet won't be on neither. Without them, girl, the bitch wouldn't have no food to fucking have energy to come on here and talk to y'all about a fuck ass thing. Can we just be real here? Without them, girl, there would be no www. Girl, this fucking light would be off, the electricity be off, bitch, the fucking internet be off. Girl, we don't have shit over here, girl. We'll be looking stupid because, baby, I'll tell you, I go work. Listen. What? Girl, bye. Hello? If the bells are ringing, girl, I'm there. If the bells are ringing, girl, bye. We shut down shop, babe. I ain't forcing nothing. If I don't belong there, I'm not gonna be there. Y'all know that. Y'all, we've always said that. We're gonna keep saying that. I don't stay where I'm not welcome, baby. I don't go where I'm not welcome. I'm not gonna go somewhere that I think I'm gonna be talked about, disrespected, because we can all get disrespectful, and it might not end the way that you think it's going to end. Respectfully. So I don't go where I'm not welcomed. I don't go where I feel like I'm not going to be respected. And that's it. If we can't share the energy and it's not, even if it's not, balanced, baby, I'm not gonna be there. I don't give a damn if girl bye. Speaking of that, girl, Chris was the other day. People are inviting me to like Christmas parties, Christmas gatherings, dinners and shit. And I have to think about it for a minute because one of the parties that someone wanted to take me to, I was like, there's two people that were going to this party that was trying to gossip with me on the phone about other people who were also going to the party. So I was thinking to myself, like, so I'm going to go to this party knowing that these people are some shady ass motherfuckers. And I'm just going to say, well, this ain't my business. This ain't my business. Like, girl, I'm going to be looking at these people like, bitch, you a lying ass, conniving ass bitch. Girl, you did what to this bitch? Girl, you went into the what? Like, girl, listen. So I'm like, baby, to prevent that from going on, I can't go to the party and be fake, babe. Well, what about New Year's? We're going to do something on New Year's too. Listen, hun, you shouldn't have told me that they were doing those things because, baby, I don't fuck with shady ass people. I don't fuck with that. Okay, listen. On top of that, more than likely, if they're doing it to you, they might do it to me too. So, baby, no, 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 no. Baby, I don't want to go. Yeah, there's no girl. We had the whole year. The whole year they didn't reach out. The whole year they wasn't trying to work things out. Hey, when you coming up to Northern California, girl, listen, I don't give a fuck about going to see you on Christmas, New Year's, Easter rising, sun setting, hallelujah, praise the Lord, a marriage funeral. I don't give a fuck about none of that no more. Bitch, I'm over that. Bitch, if we didn't celebrate a wedding together, we're not celebrating a funeral together. Girl, peace be upon you and peace be with God. If we didn't celebrate a motherfucking birthday party together, girl, we're not celebrating a motherfucking graduation together or anything that goes on in your life, girl. I wish you the best. Hallelujah, praise you, go, whatever. Whatever you praying to, if you atheist, girl, Hebrew, Israelite, gosh, you mean, whatever. Girl, that's your business. I'm not, no, we're not doing that, babe. We're not going to fake the funk and, girl, the funeral time and the wedding time. Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. And then afterwards, girl, we don't talk to each other for years to come. Girl, what? Like, girl, that's not me. Y'all could be fake all day long. And that's why y'all looking the way y'all looking. Girl, I have to re-question my age. Like, am I older than y'all? Y'all older than me. Because y'all giving me like skeletals and shit. Like, what's going on there? But that's those secrets eating y'all up. You can't sleep at night. You need to be tranquilized. The Natriol and shit. You need Prolof and Prozac and all this other good shit to knock you out. Ambient. You need to up your Ambient and Seroquel. Yeah, those are secrets eating your ass up. You can't be rude with yourself or with other people. I don't like you, girl. I don't like you. I'm not going to be fake. I'm not going to fake the funk. I don't like you. I'm not going to be somewhere I don't have to be. I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, I'm going to keep the peace. I don't like you, but I'm going to like you for the sake of, girl, bye. And even respectfully as well, because, I love my mom more than anything in this world. I even told her, too, girl, I love you, but, baby, you're not going to have me going around people I don't care about. You're not going to have me sitting there testifying and speaking for people that I don't give a flying fuck about, girl. If they died tomorrow, girl, God rest they soul. No shade. Girl, they sitting here, girl, acting like they holier than thou. They get sick with some girls. Pray for me. She's in the hospital. Girl, what? When she was healthier than a motherfucker, she's sitting on Facebook reading the people down. Girl, she told her own grandchild if they need that money to become a flight attendant, that she better go do a GoFundMe or something. Girl, now she's in the hospital. Now she want people to pray for her. You better go make a GoFundMe or something. Bitch, bye. I'm not, girl, bye. And then, oh, you come across a little too harsh. I would have invited you, but, sometimes you kind of speak your mind and it's a little offensive. So it's not offensive because you speak your mind in the shadows. So behind the scenes, you want to, oh, girl, she slept with my baby daddy. I know she did. Oh, girl, but, you gossiping up you telling everybody business and you telling me she reading all, but in the light, because we're gonna bring it to the light, Carol Ann. I'm the light girl. I'm gonna ask you in front of everybody, is it true that you said blah 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 and that's too harsh? Oh girl, you don't have no class. So gossiping is classy? Telling somebody that bitch smell like fish and blah 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 blah, but you going out to dinner with her, you going to her house, girl, we going on Facebook, there's videos of y'all partying together. Girl, so who really smell like fish? Like, I'm a little confused here. Because I think you smell like anything that I don't want to be around. Girl, I'm not fucking with you. So you're never going to hear me talk about people that I deal with. You're never going to hear me read and shade people that I love and like. Because, girl, that's not how I get down. And the thing that people I get down with, if I know that people are fucking gossiping and kicking with you about me and you're not saying shit about it and you're not bringing it up in front of them, bitch, I'm blocking your ass off too. Because, girl, we got 8 billion people on this motherfucking planet, girl. And trust when I tell you, the universe will always bring me and supply me what I motherfucking need. Bitch, I need somebody to talk to, I'm going to have that. Girl, I'm not gonna sit here and fake the funk for 10, 5, girl, even 2 hours. Girl, I can't do it. I'm sorry. That's what I would say, girl. I go to an event or a function, girl, 30 minutes and I'm out. That's it, girl. 30 minutes, maybe an hour, hi, gotta go. Especially when I start seeing fake people and shit like, I gotta go, man. Because baby, I got a real slick mouth on me, and I might really get down with the get down and feel like I'm a captive save hoe. So you were checking who about what? Because you know she ain't gonna speak up about it, but I'm gonna speak up about it for her because blah 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 blah. And then girl, we're gonna be tussling. So anyway, that's about for me, girl. Girl, bye. I don't listen. I'm not being around energy. I'm not. If we don't vibe, if there's not a mutual respect, if I don't get realness from you, babe, I can't be around you. I'm sorry. I don't care if you had money. That's going into that too. Oh, just so you know, they're giving out gifts and blah blah blah, and they had a gift for you, girl. They could take that gift and they could shove it up, whatever, wherever they want to shove it at, girl. They want to key stir it up. They want to ship to somebody. Girl, fuck them, girl. The fuck. Because the weirder thing about it is 6 years ago, bitch, and we're not dwelling in the past, but 6 years ago, bitch, I was being nice. I decided to, provide everything for everybody, which I didn't have to, girl, because I wasn't there for those people. I was on there for two people. Girl, I spent over 200 fucking something out dollars on fucking pizzas. And bitch, people, oh, you didn't get no combination pizza? Or you didn't get no this and that? Like, bitch, first of all, if you want that, go get that yourself, bitch, because I didn't get this for you. Second of all, you called me a prostitute. You said that I was, let me get this correct. I'm doing blowjobs for $50 and $40, but now you want my blowjob money? Man, make it make sense. And then coming to find out why I'm being the prostitute, you being the free hussy. And you also had 3 abortions. And then of course, girl, they wanted to fight and shit, girl. Oh, bitch, oh yeah. Baby, listen, I'm ready. We got the tasers, we got the mace. Baby, we can get down any way you want to get down, girl. What you want to do? Because we know you like to carry knives on you too, girl. You like to cut people and shit. You got kicked out of clubs and shit, girl, all around California. We know the tea with you too, girl, and I got that for you too. So what we really gonna do here? Are we just gonna be adults and keep it pushing, or what we gonna do? And then, girl, oh well, she kind of got over that. Listen, she get over that all day long. I got over it too, and I ain't going around. So I really wish people the best with their life. I hope they find a peace. Namaste. Be with God, be with the light. Like I said, for me, baby, life is short. I'm living it out. I'm doing what I love to do. I love being around certain people. I love doing certain activities. If it looks childish, if it looks stupid, if it looks corny, if it looks whack, if it makes you look squared, it makes you look boring, it makes you look silly, bitch, so be it. It's my life. It's my prerogative. And it's my motherfucking peace of mind. Bitch, I have to wake up to me and I have to go to bed with me. Bitch, regardless of who's next to me, bitch, I have to face me every motherfucking day. And that's what a lot of you don't like. You're not facing yourself, you're facing other people. And so when you're by yourself, bitch, you're afraid. Oh, I can't sleep at night. Yeah, because you got an empty bed. Bitch, I love having an empty bed. I look forward to coming home to an empty motherfucking bed. And man, my baby's sitting here. We all watching movies and shit. I love that peace of mind, girl. Turning off my TV, turn off my phones, and I don't hear a fuck ass thing but water fountains and dogs snoring. That's the best part of my motherfucking day. I don't want to be sitting here dozing off and somebody over here bitching about some shit that doesn't really matter to me. Like, girl, what? Like, how's this going to make tomorrow better? We're going to go to bed today. Tomorrow is a better opportunity, a new opportunity to, advance. What are we going to do about? I mean, like, what are we doing here? We fighting over toothbrushes, toothpastes. Why you didn't do this? Why you didn't do that? Bitch, bye. Girl, I wish you the best. Boy, I live. And that's how I really be feeling, y'all. Anybody would tell y'all, girl. Any of my sister brothers that would tell y'all, baby, listen. I'm not here for the liking. I'm not here for the clout. I'm not here to be friendly, girl. If we're friends, we're friends. We cool, bitch. It's ride or die. It's for life, girl. Listen. I will bail you out. You better bail me out, type of thing. Girl, if I don't see it for you, girl, you could be the governor. You could be the president. You could be the person who got the key to the house. Girl, listen, you hold the key. I got to go to this office and kiss your ass. Girl, listen, it look like I'm not going to be buying that then. It looked like I really don't need the key. I thought I needed the key, but it looked like I don't need the key. Baby, I'm not kissing nobody ass. I'm sorry, babe. Not doing it. Girl, take me out, babe. Y'all, you just, listen. Bitch, let's do it. Honey, you are not in control over my essence and you're not in control over my reality or my motherfucking fate. And that's a lot of people get fucked up too, letting people take control over their motherfucking realities and shit. Girl, that's your tea, not mine. So anyway, y'all, that's it. I'm gonna be coming back with a Midnight Metanoia. I was gonna do one on Christmas, y'all. I got me some Vietnamese coffee. Girl, let me tell y'all this right now. Vietnamese coffee is something you need to have in the morning. When I tell you that this Vietnamese coffee had me cleaning from top to bottom, and I was multitasking. I was on a 3-way call. Bitch, I'm cleaning off the refrigerator. I'm throwing away shit I've not ate in 2 or 3 days. Bitch, I'm wiping off the counter. I'm preparing the dog's food for today or, yesterday because today is Friday. That was for Thursday. Y'all, I cleaned the turtle tank. I changed the water, put new water in it. I did some laundry. I broke down one of these containers over here that I had. I cleaned and charged up some cat. Like, baby, listen, y'all. And then when I sat down, I was like, damn, that Vietnamese coffee gave me some mental clarity. It gave me focus and it gave me balanced energy. And I was just doing it so effortlessly, y'all. It was crazy. Yes, it took me like 6 or 7 hours ago, but I have the energy to work it through. And then I ended up going to bed. I was like, I need to take that's why I was up until like 7 o'clock in the morning, honey. I was like, girl, that Vietnamese coffee, girl, it kept me all the way up, girl. Okay, kept me all the way up, girl. So anyway, honey, we'll be back for Midnight Metanoia, okay, in a couple of days. And we'll be going in on some tea, y'all. I have a very interesting Midnight Metanoia for y'all. Oh, and I also found the tablet, I believe, y'all. I got to actually plug it in when I get off of here. I think I found the tablet with the other Midnight Metanoias on that I never posted. So maybe we'll do like a little collage or something of Midnight Metanoia. I don't know. Maybe I'll crop it down because some of them was like an hour and like 30 minutes. I'm like, maybe I'll crop that down and put that out there, y'all, and put like unreleased or blooper. I don't know. Because girl, I think in one of the Midnight Metanoias I did about one of these people, I think there was a lot going on. I think like my laptop was gonna die. I think I couldn't find something. It was like some crazy shit. I was like, hold on. And okay, well, let's get into this. And then I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, it was a lot. And I think this is the man I met tonight I recorded last year in April. And I was like, I can't put that out there. But like I said, we might go to release that out there. Anyway, Love and Night, TrueSpiritMystic.blogspot.com. 28spirit8mystic@gmail.com, y'all. Be good to yourself. I hope y'all had a great Christmas. I hope y'all have a happy and great New Year's. Shout out to my love, my supporters, my people that's been there from the gate, y'all. Listen, I'm a lot to handle, and I really appreciate the love and support, the dedication. Like y'all just don't know, baby. Like it's come to a point where, baby, I'm always wishing, sending. Like, oh God, just be with them, protect them, guide them, keep them positive, honey. I'm envisioning a light around you, protecting you. I'm just like, y'all, I'm just like there. Like, I feel like we are just like, we are family, right? And I really appreciate the love and the support, y'all, because y'all do things y'all don't have to do. Okay. And I appreciate it. Okay. And like I said, of course, a bitch could be lazy. A bitch could do some, hair. But I'm like, listen, I'm putting myself in a certain, train of thought because the girl, we got some teas that we gonna be doing. Okay. Anyway, bye for now, y'all. Love and light. Talk to y'all later. Yeah, love and truths. Love and light. Bye.